In 1856, a very interesting and odd skeleton was found in Feldhofer Cave, located in the Neander Valley of Germany. Though the finding was originally published as an archaic human that had lived a long time ago, the leading German anthropologist Rudolf Virchow studied the remains and regarded them as pathological. The long, low skull was not evidence of this being an archaic human, but of rickets or some other disease. Though Virchow was an excellent scientist, he identified leukemia, for instance. His interpretation of the Neander Valley fossil was wrong. As more and more skulls and skeletons of these strange humans were found all over Europe, it became clear that they were the remains of a very real population of human ancestors that once inhabited glacial Europe. As you may be able to tell by now, these are the Neandertals. But what exactly were Neandertals? Were they our ancestors or extinct cousins? Were they a different species, or were they human? And what can we learn about their behavior from bones and cultural artifacts? These and many other questions will be addressed in this lecture. Neanderthals and many other archaic human populations we will encounter in this lecture have been interpreted in various ways throughout the years. Neanderthals have received a much-needed makeover in recent years as more evidence about their lives has been unearthed. As this reconstruction of a Neanderthal child reveals, they were not that much different from humans today. In this lecture, we will look at Neanderthals in detail and consider some archaic human populations in Africa and Asia to address the origins, evolution, and dispersal of modern people. But what is so modern about modern humans? And what do these fossils of early hominid sapiens tell us about our own origins and evolution? We will look at the different models that have been proposed to explain the pattern of variation seen in fossil Homo sapiens, and we will incorporate genetic evidence that helps us understand the evolution of our species. Finally, we will look at the cultural and behavioral changes that accompany the evolution of our own species, Homo sapiens. But first, let's consider the question of what makes a modern human modern.